Hello, Mounts. Oh, I should probably, hang on, let me turn down my capture card a little bit. That should work. Hi, Cyber. Hi. I should get in the correct window to see chat. There we go. I should also stop the playback. Okay. Well, I did not spend enough time paying attention to the fact that there's an E-leader. This is not actually Kyo. That is the wrong spelling of the name. This way. That's annoying. I'm probably gonna need to get out of here soon. Yep. Can't reach that, okay. Unlucky. Do we know there's a beacon on right? Okay, we do. Or they jump. They jumped to it. Okay, we did not know. Not sure I love this crab usage. I guess I'll try to do something with it. Or maybe not. I ran out of ink. That's so annoying. Crazy because I played around before I hopped on stream just because like I didn't want to go live and then like, oh, turns out I suck at Splatoon today, so I'm actually not going to be playing for very long. And I did really well in that set, or in that game, and then this game's just not going as well. Why are we this far behind them? I mean, it's kind of working. They jumped to left side? No, but there's still a beacon behind us. I know there's people here, I just don't know where. Nice, okay. I want to kill this leader. My teammate's already kind of overcommitting for that. Oh, I thought they were watching my back. Yeah, unfortunately not able to control matchmaking, but this game doesn't feel that bad. Like, it's just been neutral the whole time, which is kind of just TC Mako, but as soon as somebody starts running away with the game, things get a lot better. No, I sparked. Okay. I swear sparking is like both the coolest mechanic in the game and maybe my least favorite as well. That's crazy that burst bomb connected. I also because I think a lot of people in chat did not attend like the last time I did X Rank. I will talk to chat more between games. I'm kind of taking these seriously, so might be just kind of some general thoughts on how the match is going, and then more conversation if I get time. But like this game's close, so I'm paying a lot of attention to what's happening. If there's ever a game that I'm kind of just rolling over, that flick was crazy actually. If there's ever a game I'm sort of just rolling over them, that is also when I will talk to chat. No shot, I whiffed both of those indirects. This weapon is not that hard. Huge bubble though. I feel like I recognize... Oh, I know this bamboo player! They subbed for us on Magnolia a couple times. Yeah, I do know them. I saw their name and I was like, I swear I know this guy. Like, I know a bamboo player that goes by this. It's Mert. That's funny that I just randomly ran into him. Oh, sorry, man. That is the life of fighting S-Blast. You cannot deal with me jumping in and instantly killing you. Hey guys. Para needs to, I kind of locked in. I definitely could have played better, but my directs were kind of on point. My reads for burst bomb combos were not very good, unfortunately. But we're still up 2-0 in 2400, which is better than I expected to be doing. We are officially 1 week in to be playing S-Blast. And it's been going surprisingly well. I guess also as a follow-up from, Tuesday's stream, Bronze did decide to go with the other group, which I kind of expected them to. I don't know if I talked about it, but Bronze had 2 groups that they were deciding between for going to get on my level. Us and one other group of players. I kind of expected them to go with the other one, just for reasons that I won't really get into, but that does open up the opportunity for me to play S-Blast with that team, because Hidorisu was originally going to be playing decav with us, but is playing short range shooters and L3 mostly. So we need some midline that's just going to go in and get picks, and dualies also kind of need that. So what's probably going to happen is I'm going to play S-Blast for that tournament, and then we're going to get a pencil or a heavy edit player or something. Whoever we can find at this point, honestly. And that'll be the roster we go with. So I reached out to a couple people today that I knew were going, but they all already have a team. So that's not going to work out, unfortunately, as much as I'd like it to. Missiles could be a bit of a nightmare. We don't have that much paint. I love playing neutral with S-Blast. It's so fun. Alright, there we go. Close to Booyah, that's good. And we have a Zuka. We're actually kind of killing it on specials available for this push. Never mind, our shot player died with their Zuka, so we are no longer chilling. And I misread the Tetra twice. And misread the S-Blast. Heck yeah. Might see Para with an S-Blast tournament counter pick. I don't know if it's going to be a counter pick per se. Because a counter pick implies that I can just pull it out whenever. But I have to build a team around me playing S-Blast. Oh, I'm dead here. Oh, I'm shocked I traded that. But basically, because S-Blast fills a completely different role compared to my heavy edit and pencil, I can't exactly just pull it out. I can't just tell my team, hey, I'm running S-Blast for this game, because it completely changes the way that we play. But what it does mean is that I can actually play with other heavy edit and pencil players, which is something I wasn't really able to do before. So that's kind of what it opens up for me. It's a lot more flexible team-wise, at least for as long as I'm willing to maintain both as active competitive picks. I think eventually I would like to go down to just playing one role. Either S-Blast and related weapons, or heavy edit and related weapons. I don't really want to play both long term. At least not competitively. I'll do whatever for just casual play and X-Rank. The Reef Sliders of all time. I haven't even hitting these burst combos in this game. Okay, they're gonna have beacons somewhere, which is gonna be a problem for us. Or I'll just die to that, apparently. Did you know there was an invisible text option for YouTube stream chat? I don't know what you mean by that. I actually just don't know what you're referring to. I gave myself away too early. It's alright, though. I'm better. Wait, no, for real, I am just better. No, I didn't hit with the burst. Yeah, throw there, maybe? Oh, I'm dead here. Never mind, the Tetra's bad again. I don't know what to do here. Oh, hey, Zuka. Zuka worked! Yep, alright, I'm very on board with that being our solution. Oh, well. What? Oh, that was not the wiper that died, apparently. I really did think the wiper just threw themselves off the map by accident. Hi, Noah. I never said counterpick. Oh, I am blind. Maybe. I really read that. Look, I'm mid-match right now, okay? There's a lot of stimuli that I'm dealing with. I'm gonna read chat messages wrong in the middle of games sometimes. That is an inevitability. We're just gonna have to live with it. I should not be here, like, outright. I also should not be here. Yep, and that's why. I was kind of hoping the charger would whiff, but oh well. Zuka, save us. That is genuinely the only way we don't lose this game right now. The Zuka is not gonna save that. Okay. It broke second check. That's actually not that big of a deal. I mean, it's not great, but the game is so close to over, we'll have special advantage, so I think it's fine. No, I whiffed. Okay, it doesn't matter, because I got our shot in to get a triple, so I take credit for that engagement, and that should be game. There's one, there's two, there's another guy here, there's three. W. Yeah, no, my bad. You did say S-Blast tournament pick. Yes, it is pretty well confirmed that this will be a tournament pick. It may not be for many tournaments, but it will at least be for Get On My Level. And if I can convince my pickup at Houston to let me play it, I will probably play it there too. Because I genuinely think that, like, if I play this, 19 and 6 is kind of crazy. If I play this weapon until July, I actually think I can beat every player that is going to Houston. Like, I don't think there's any of them that would give me a problem, including, like, Shiny Pepe Pika. It might be a bold claim that I can pick up a weapon and learn it in about 3 months and do that, but I think it's doable. So, we'll see what happens with it, but I would like to play it for H-Town as well. I don't know about, like, I haven't even gotten to think about Riptide, and there's not really, like, online tournaments I'm looking at playing right now. Like, I don't even know when, like, what tournaments are even happening. Oh, there is an In The Zone tomorrow. I wouldn't really want to play in it, because I don't feel like my S-Blast is ready, and I don't really want to play in a tournament with Headit right now, just because I want to put a lot of my focus into S-Blast, since I don't have a group that I need to play Headit for right now. Because the only one that it was going to be was the Get On My Level group, and then maybe Houston, depending on what that pickup actually looks like. But with how it's going so far, again, being a week in, and like I just 3-0'd in 2400 lobbies, I'm feeling good with the weapon. Like, I had a brief moment last night playing open that just did not go well. Storm and I were playing, like, some more casual open games, and I think I was just, like, subconsciously taking them less seriously, so I was doing really poorly, and then getting upset that I was doing poorly, which, you know, the most logical thing that I could have felt in that moment. Getting mad because you're not taking it seriously and continuing to not take it seriously. Yeah, Aiden, I saw your Discord status talking about how like you might be getting into comp Splatoon again. Aren't you basically on that 1D10 team though? Or like are you looking at another group that like you want to play with? I'm not sure I love fighting both of these blasters right now. Wave Breaker is actually messing me up there, dude. Oh, I popped this Booyah at a perfect time. No, I whiffed the flick. Honestly, I thought I was dead. I didn't even aim the last shot that I threw because I thought I was gonna die before it came out. Bro delayed his second AoE for some reason. No. How the hell? Okay. I need to not jump the tower. This is a riskier jump, but... Can I chill here and try and punch on left? Because they shouldn't know that I'm there. Okay, that is 2 down. That's pretty big. If we want to run right, I can help with that. No, I ran out of ink. Can we just, like, take lead? Okay, great. I don't really care if we, like, actually hold this. Other than maybe getting check. Yeah, that's about all that matters. Still an honorary member of Hugh Havoc? Okay. I didn't really know how that all worked. I just know you were playing with them for a bit during Ludi. And, like, I'd seen you talking about how they kind of were talking about you as though you were basically a member of the team. I kind of want to flank here. Like, it's usually not gonna be the, like, best thing to do. But I think in that particular situation, it's good. I don't like that this other guy came with, honestly. Like, I kind of wanted it to just be me here, and then the rest of them collapse left, but... It's like I was strictly trying to pull attention. But it's okay, because we have checkpoint broken. They're 3 down. So we're potentially able to do some stuff. If we don't all die to this one blaster. Yep, that's rough. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't go left early, but like I also feel like I kind of need to. Like we need to stop them from taking snipe, or we kind of just lose the game. We could just run it away from these guys, to be honest. Or not. We decided we want to fight left. We are still deciding that guys, it's tower. You can just walk it away from them. I think that would be cool, personally. That was a good trade if my teammate didn't get caught up in it. You need to live, bro. Like, we have to jump to you. I need this dude to hop on tower. Oh my god, that's crazy that we won that. Like, the mechanical play was not actually that ridiculous, but the fact that we actually pulled that back is kind of crazy. The stop on left was huge. Like, it was not the push on right, it was the fact that we actually held them back on the left side twice. Sticking as a sub seems fair at the very least. It'll give you a group of players that you can kind of rely on. We love C Junior getting 8 to wave breakers. Honestly, if I make it into 25, I feel like I have to consider stopping for the night. It still feels way too risky to go into like 25, 2600 lobbies with S-Blast. I don't feel totally comfortable doing that yet. Like, not 1 week in. But also, this would be my second power. Well, it'd be the third peak at 25, because my zone's peaked at 25 and is currently at like 24, mid 24, somewhere in there. Because I lost a few points in, I think it was with S-Blast in a series. But I did get a new Clamblitz peak of 2589 with S-Blast, which is cool. I don't trust that play for a second. I thought that leader was gonna kill me for sure. No, I whiffed the one indirect. I'm trusting our splash to be like a reliable jump point, because so far they have been. It's maybe a risky idea to trust them like that, but... Ooh, that's a huge cancel. I need someone to kill this gal, or I have to do it myself, apparently. Or just run away. Okay. With that. Okay, I'll take that trade, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's mostly just harder opponents. Like, I feel my teammates getting better, but, like, I also feel my opponents getting better pretty quickly. I got sniped there, dang. Oh no, E-leader on left stack like that is kind of scary. I need to see if I can force them off, or force them to hop Kraken would also work, I guess. No, we didn't. I thought we were just burst bomb spamming him. I think the splash died. Oh, we almost pushed him off the edge. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, that should just be game. Unfortunate. They got momentum and we just couldn't stop them. I probably needed to go right. I was just worried about overstacking it. Like, ideally, I drop right and pull attention that way. Because left is kind of hard to do stuff with on S-Blast. I guess unless you're sitting behind the wall on left, I could have sharked there a bit, but that also feels like it wouldn't have worked long term. Oh no, wait, I forgot rotation was changing. I can't get 25. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't mind being left at a 1-1 series though. That's a fine place to be. No thank you, actually. I don't want to risk that. So I guess I need to change the title because I'm going into series. wanted to like X-rank grind. I guess I should have looked at the rotations before I went live. I didn't really pay attention to that. I hopped on the game, saw X was decent, and it was a power I wanted to improve, and I was like, why not? I played one game, and then I was like, I'll go live. Why not? I kind of like this this like method of live stream scheduling, of less of a like planned out, like I'm going to have this stream schedule, and more of a, I'm playing X rank right now, might as well stream it. Oh, dang it, I was gonna record this too. I guess I can still do that. I won't have, I kind of want to record the X rank stuff. I'm wanting to maybe make a video, I don't know, like a month from now, and just do like a compilation of cool plays that I did with S-Blast. I can always just grab them from the stream, but the stream is 720 quality, so I don't really, like, where possible, I'd much rather record in 180, or 180? 1080. But, I don't know, I think it'd be a fun video, and at this point I'm pretty confident that I'm committing to S-Blast, so I think it would be a viable video to make. Yeah, those are like two of my least favorite clams maps in the game. I'm trying to get around doing like the maps aren't perfect, I'm not gonna play this rotation. But like I just played Tower, what was the map? Tower Scorch. So I think I met my goal for the day of not writing off an X rotation. Cause like that's still a pretty terrible map, and I played it anyway. So I feel like I'm still making progress on that goal, without having to subject myself to Clam Blitz Wahoo World and Eel Tail. Honestly, Eel Tail might be the worst of the two. I would much rather play Clam Wahoo than Clam Eel Tail. I hate that map so much. And the other team just takes the bridge one time and you lose the game. I don't like that they buffed that special. Am I try dropping right? Maybe? That's actually a bad idea. They have too much paint. They have to get way over for me to do this. The E-leader definitely knows I'm here. Which I'm fine with, because they're watching it, kind of. If I had my choice, I would just not fight the leader on this map, personally. I have to play this for next fight, unfortunately. Thankfully, they cannot see me here. Are you kidding me? They were still watching for me the whole time. I couldn't get in on when we started fighting tower again. That should just be game. I don't know, man. I could not get in on that E-leader. Like, I thought I found my opportunity. They looked away for a second, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go. Now I can move forward. I think they might have actually been baiting me by doing that. But I also thought I had enough time to get onto ledge before they snapped back to me, unless they just went for a blind read, which I wasn't expecting them to do. So, which they didn't do either. They didn't do a blind read. They actually just had time to lock on to me and then get the pick. Rough game all around. Fighting E-leader on Museum with very little range pressure of your own is awful. Oh no, there are like 2 Charger players on the other team. Oh, but we have one. All right, we're set. Oh, and I know this. Why, dude? Okay, I know the Stamper player. They're decent too. So This is actually kind of a fire comp, I won't lie. I'm gonna try to like play down here early. They know I'm here, but I'm kind of okay with that. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Sure. As long as we can just keep some momentum here, I genuinely don't think they can do anything about us. I also really wish I had like better ledge poking on this map. Because ledge poking left, I just can't go very far. Because the angle's bad for my long range AoE, and the distance on my short range AoE is not good. I'll wait for you to throw the next shot and then I'll go. Okay, sure. They should check for me here. Or not, I guess. I'm gonna get shredded here so fast if they actually look at me. Surely we can win off this. If not by KOing, just by stalling after the push is done. Can I really not hit that angle? This weapon is so annoying sometimes. No. I like the bubble, actually. Forces out Kraken. Like, that does a lot of good for us. Unfortunately, 2 S-blasts. My bad. I got within one of their range and exploded immediately. On the bright side, we can kind of just hold it like second check for a little bit. Why are we walking into a big swig roller as a junior? I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna lose that so bad. Dude, that would have been so cool if it had hit. I'm a little worried about them getting a lot of specials just because double Booyah Bomb. Why are we jumping in there? Hello? What's the vision? I wanted that Kraken gone. Okay, this junior's playing Battle Junior, but is not winning enough fights to justify them playing like that. Oh, I might get there. Nope, okay. Dude, that direct would have been so fire. That would have been one of the best directs of my life. Just kind of want to hold it here. I'll just throw it there, I guess. That should be fine. I didn't kill, no. I don't think I hit close enough on my indirect. Oh, I'm glad they whiffed. Yeah, we can kind of just stall it here. Yo, just leg poke. Hello? Literally just stand below the right ledge and shoot at people. Why did we, like, engage that? What are we doing? What is this? Are we sharking as leader? No, don't take tower. I want to... No, I wanted to see what the leader was cooking. Let them play. I've never seen an E-leader do that in my life. The only thing they could have been doing was sharking, right? That had to be their goal. I respect it, but like, that's a weird play to make. Yep, 211 junior. Okay, I did feel that. I didn't know what their stat spread was gonna be. No, they didn't have a charge because they never fired one either. They painted with one tap shot that I saw on the map before I started playing again. So, like, I feel like they were going for a shark and they were just gonna try to, like, take tower at some point or tap shot guys off tower maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the exact vision was there. The left fight ended too quickly for them to actually do what they were planning. I wanted to see it, though, because that would have been really funny if they had won off that. As somebody who's done that to people with pencil, it does work. I've done that against competitive players with pencil. There's a clip on... I think I posted that one to Blue Sky, too. There's a clip on my Blue Sky or my Twitter. There was a tower barnacle, I think it was, where I sharked bottom right with pencil. You see me flash my map twice because I look at quick jumping out to spawn and decide not to both times because I was like, oh, well, surely they'll see me. And then they didn't see me. And then the like very next moment, I'm like, oh, well, they see me now. I gotta jump out. And then I like held for half a second and went, wait. They don't know I'm here. And I just sat there. Went behind them, threw a sprinkler to paint the side of tower, threw a sprinkler at the other pencil who was sitting on tower, tap-shied them to death, and won the game off of that. By far, one of the silliest game-ending plays I ever did with pencil. And I only got away with it because I was kind of good at that stuff. They should just both be dead, and so should you. Or not. Now they're gone. Oh, that wasn't the Jets cluster. Kind of thought it was. Probably blaster top right. Yeah. That's gonna be a hard one to hit. Without them taking a dumb position. No, I was too far away. I really wasn't expecting the Jet Cluster to drop on me. That's not like a normal thing. I would have been ready with a direct if I'd seen that coming. Okay, fair enough. I thought there was still somebody sharking over there, but I thought I checked all the, like, common shark spots. This dually might be, like, the single most passive dually player I've seen in my life. I've never seen a dually that doesn't just, like, go in and feed at the first sign of opportunity. We're gonna get dropped on here, probably. Maybe, maybe not. Nope, guess they aren't. No, the toxic mist! Oh, they have double miss. That's why I'm getting miss spammed the whole game. Okay. Makes a lot more sense. Nope. Why are you not reacting to me? What? What did I even die to? Did the pro fall off me? Is Mist actually good in this game? No, it's like a bottom 2 sub. However, if you put 2 of them together, against a weapon that is ink hungry and cannot paint its feet, suddenly it becomes very annoying. It's not necessarily good, but it is obnoxious to fight. That should just be game, yeah. But yeah, Mist got a huge downgrade from Splatoon 2 because of the addition of Squid Roll. Because you can Squid Roll through the mist and it mostly mitigates the movement penalty. You still get the ink recovery penalty, but that's not as big of a deal usually. At the same time, there's some maps where it's actually pretty good because of how they're laid out. When Custom Jet Squelcher got out into the game, I actually experimented with it a little bit in competitive, and like the idea was it was specifically a Rainmaker Undertow counterpick, because it was a map that when I was on Outclassed, I think that's when CJet released. That's when I remember messing around with it. Specifically there, Mist and Storm are pretty strong, because especially on old Undertow, Ink Storm used to cover most of mid, and so if you threw it in mid, there was like 5 or 6 seconds that the other team just could not safely move through at all. And then you could also throw Toxic Mist and entirely control one half of mid, or you could control either choke point on left or right to like either stop right check or stop any push from going past left check. Was the idea. It never really panned out, maybe because of my role with the team, partially probably because it wasn't actually that good of a strategy. But like that's the main application of Toxic Mist. Is there's like some maps where you can control a lot of space, just due to how like small and choke pointy portions of them are. That's the main use for Toxic Mist that I can think of anyway. It's probably okay into some specials, but you still have to get close enough to throw it at those specials, which is risky. I'm thinking like Crab, Zuka, stuff like that. Like Zuka especially could be big, because you can basically just lock a Zuka user in one location if you just throw a mist at them. Alright, speaking of CJet, here is a CJet player on the other team running quick respawn. Bro's either running good looking gear or plans to feed. We'll figure that out within probably about 5 seconds of the match. Oh, right. There's no way you can't make that jump when you're misted. What? What do you mean? All right, never mind. Mist is like a really good sub. Actually, I take everything that I just said back. Mist is kind of fire. You can stop one specific good jump spot on Mahi Tower. That's the application. You run it for this map to stop people like me who think they're clean with their movement from doing the things that they want to. Why did you not run towards me? I died in that. That's crazy. I don't think they've buffed Mist at all from S2. I genuinely cannot think. I'm gonna look that up after this, because I think it might have actually, like, they have not changed sub-weapon balance at all in this game, minus Dart. They tried to buff Dart like 20 times. I was not aiming at you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get slidered here. Maybe. There we go. There's the slider. Oh, not how I was expecting him to move. Okay. Huh? I swear I hit you twice. Sure. That is your average undercover fight. I always thought Dark looked iffy as a sub. It's decent. In general, it is just a worse burst bomb. Like, I don't think Dart is to the point anymore that it single-handedly kills off a weapon's viability. They've definitely gotten it to the point where it's better than that. But, like, it's still very rough if you do have the sub. Like, the only weapon that can truly take advantage of it is Rapid. Rapid's actually, like, super good with the sub. I hope my stream isn't lagging, because I'm seeing a lot of lag this game. Oh, it is. Okay, well, that's fun. Hopefully it's not too pronounced. Unfortunate. Okay, let me get Inkopedia pulled up. Inkoped. Yep, okay, close enough. Thank you, Google autofill. Here's a Toxic Mist. All right, what is the patch history? Okay, so they did buff it technically by doing a bug fix in version 1.2.0 when all the bug fixes were being done. So yeah, and it was also something related to Ultra Stamp. Whoa, how surprising is that? Who would have ever guessed that there was a bug in Splatoon 3 related to Ultra Stamp at version 1.2.0? If anybody watched the Prochara video, you know what I'm talking about. Stamp did not work when the game dropped. It was really unfortunate. They didn't even buff it much in S2. I forgot that Mist used to be 70% of your ink tank. That's so stupid. Why did they launch it that way? Wow. Most of it was fixes to the sound effect. Like, there's 3 different adjustments, like 3 different buffs technically, that are just making the sound effect easier to hear. Otherwise, they specifically nerfed it into dualies and ballers and fixed, like, the basic things that it needed. It has not gotten a significant buff since version 2.0.0 of Splatoon 2. God, this sub-weapon is so sad. Why have they just... It's never been that good. Not that I can... Like, what were even the notable mist weapons in S2? That wasn't even the common kit of Ballpoint. It was on Bamboo. I don't know if people ran the Burst Bomb Launcher version. I don't think so. I only remember seeing the base version because it had missiles. Blaster people ran the other version. Dapple people ran Clear. Okay, Jet Squelcher. You know what? Fair enough. Jet Squelcher, I guess. But that wasn't for the Toxic Mist. That was for the other things. People ran the other version of Splash. Mini was never a thing. And Rapid Pro, they ran the other version. Yep, there were... Other than the one that was used for missile spam, there were not notable Toxic Mist weapons in Splatoon 2. And I cannot think of a single one in this game that has been notable. Even, like, in spite of Toxic Mist. That's wild that that direct's connected. Unfortunately, the game is lagging. So I'm just going to explode here. Are we still dropping frames? We are still dropping frames. All right. I might have to stop streaming. My internet may no longer be cooperating. Yep, there is the error. Yep, okay. All right. Everything went downhill within, like, less than a minute. I hate my internet, bro. I hate it so much. Like, actually. This sucks. I might mess around with some more settings next time I stream to see if I can make it a little bit more consistent, bring the bitrate down some, maybe. I don't want to bring it to 30 FPS. I'm holding out so much hope that I don't have to take the stream down to 30 FPS, because that would be stupid. But yeah, okay, so if I want to keep playing Splatoon, I have to stop streaming, so that's the end of this stream, unfortunate. No, I think it's like, it's either a time thing, like it throttles after so long of use, or it's like a time of night thing, like around this time of the evening, it throttles for some. I don't have an explanation for why either of them, other than screw Optimum. Yeah, I'm calling out my ISP specifically. I hate them. They bought out my old ISP that was actually good and made the service way worse. Anyway, I will be live again. I don't know when. Oh, there goes the stream, like, fully.